I bounce now. I I did a thing. It's very slight, but I bounce. Anyway, hi. Welcome to Team Retro Fox, where we are on what is this? Part 4 of Jebediah Kerman, Thrill Master. I mean, Kerbal Space Program. Whoa, wow, whoa, everything. Forgot I turned up the ambient brightness last time. Everything's way brighter now. That's good, though. That's a crusty texture. Wonder if I only noticed because it's brighter now. Weird. What did we do last time? Hi, Eggy. We put a Kerman on the moon and returned him safely to Kerbin. I believe it was Bob, the
We did.
scientist. Oh my God, it's Jay. Jay, how you doing?
I'm sick.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's all good. Iggy, you're on Discord and on Twitch, but you're in the AFK channel on Discord.
Well, he maybe he's sick too. Maybe he's got a bad case to the crusty voices. Maybe 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 we shouldn't second guess. But yeah, I bounced now. I did the thing that Jay linked the thing with the thing.
Oh, so that's the Discord reactive one?
Yeah, that's the thing we did.
Yeah.
Yeah, it the video was very brief. It took me a long time to realize he was talking about right-clicking like on yourself in a voice channel, not on your name on your like profile. And so like it wasn't working. But it works now. Let's see. We could set up some long-term experiments. We can. Okay, I was thinking we definitely need ladders if we're gonna go to Duda eventually. Oh yeah, hey, don't worry about it, Iggy. Yeah, you work weird hours, so yeah, do what you got to do. So we definitely need ladders. Uh, these are just adapters. Oh, the first docking point. Docking port. The Clampotron Docking Port Jr. Let's see, is this what I think it is? No, it's not. I think I read this last time. Okay, this is just a long-term mysterious goo experiment. There are some experiments later on that measure the seismic activity on a planet, which, in the case of the moon, which would be, none, but you could also just crash rockets into the moon while having a seismic reader active, and it'll be like, oh yeah, something definitely hit the moon. It's fun. So, okay, definitely gonna need space exploration. Probably gonna need landing. Extra large parachute for extra large capsules. Extra large heat shields. Hey, a launch escape system. Landing gear. We can only afford 2 of these. Oh, but see, advanced construction. Wider radial decoupler, which would be very nice. Ooh, robotic hinges. These are new-ish. They were added since I last played, but I haven't messed with them. Oh, and we finally get fairings. This lets us create a protective shell around our janky equipment. Oh, I'm sorry, Iggy. I don't have hands. I'm just a head. I I I don't know if you can crash stuff into Kerbin and have it register. I kind of feel like it'd be too big for that, but maybe. Also, ships would be going relatively slow because of the atmosphere. Detachment manifolds. I think these are basically radial decouplers, but with much stronger effect. So, let's see. Okay, well, definitely got to get this. Miniaturization. Probobidine has meticulously curated and assembled this case full of various devices for science experiments. What we really need is money so we can get the next tier. But these bigger cones and fairings are definitely useful. This is just more airplane stuff. Oh, they make helicopter blades now. Wow. That's cool. And then landing, but yeah, you know what? I think no landing.
Yeah. Would you mind horribly if I just wrote this one out in Twitch chat?
Oh, not at all. Yeah. If you're not feeling well, go ahead and do what you got to do.
Okay. I'll see you in there.
Yeah, no problem. Take care of yourself, man. So, we need contracts. We need to plant a flag on the moon. Easy. Oh, we could also explore Minmus. That's not worth as much. Rescue someone from the moon. That's worth a lot. Plus, it's a free scientist. And again, these... Huh? Oh. Oh. Thank you. Oh, Doc Terrell, thank you. Thank you for the subscription. Almost a year. Wow. And it's Sevlok! Oh my god. A lot happened while I was looking down for like 30 seconds. It's Sevlok, wow. But yeah, this is the kind of contract I'm talking about. It wants you to take an engine, not like... You know, something you would go put on the bottom, take it to Minmus, and then put it on an escape trajectory out of Minmus. Like, how would you ever do that unless you had it, like, off to the side, in which case it would be unbalanced, and you'd need two of them, and it's just a mess. Well, I'm doing okay. You know what? I'm better now that I'm here with all of you. Let's see... We have a Mark II capsule now. We can take 2 astronauts with us if we so desired. And I gotta figure out... actually, I gotta figure out how to, What's this? Ooh, that is almost as much as I have. Yeah, I need to be able to collect surface samples at some point. But I don't think that's gonna happen. That will leave me, like, not even enough money to, make a rocket. I'm a bouncy boy. Wow. So, yeah, let's build ourselves a Mark II moonlander. Oh, it reacts to me scratching my head. Anyway. Let's see. Moonlander Mark 1. Grenade Mark 2. Oh, yes. Oh, I remember now. Ditch all of it. We don't need this. We need a Mark II command pod. Yes. Oh, it's got 2 little doors, one for each astronaut. That's cute. His and hers. Before I forget, the most important part, which is why it's in miscellaneous utility. It's a parachute. Let's see here. I think this is this a Rockomax sized piece? Yes, it is. So, I talked about this a little bit, but there's several different sizes of fuel tanks and engines. The first one's the FL... No, wait, that's bigger. Wait, these are bigger. Okay, yeah, the FL T800s? T400s? I don't know. TX. Okay, so FLT is the first size. And then we have FLTX, but also Rockomax. We haven't gotten to Rockomax yet. Okay, so yeah, the next stage is the FLTX. And then after Rocco Max is Kerbodyne, I believe. So there's like 4 different sizes of rockets. I decoded the code. Well, I used to know. I know. Oh, here's the Rocco Max. Okay, yeah. So the Rocco Max is slightly bigger. FLTX. Oh, a drain valve. This is new. Cool. I guess that just vents stuff into space. What if you fail to attach a fuel pipe at all? Solves the issue of making sure the fuel goes in the right direction because it just goes out. Anyway, what were we doing? Oh yeah, heat shield. I keep getting distracted by chat. So let's see. So yeah, FLT is 1.25 meters. FLTX is 1.875, and then Rocco Max is 2.5. Because Kerbals are tiny. So let's see, our return. Oh, we got so many engines now, I forgot. Now we could of course put a Terrier, which is a FLT size, onto a larger one. That'll still give us like 1,000 meters per second at Delta V, which is great. That'll easily get us off the moon. This is our escape vehicle. Yeah, I know. Yeah, actually, I should probably check this. I sent an important message earlier, and I'm getting... Yeah. Yeah. Sorry about that. That looks stupid. I might want to put some struts on that. And now the lander. So let's see. Oh, that's right. We got base science now. Photovoltaic panel, experiment control station. Oh, wait, is that it? Oh, we can have different spacesuits now. I'll probably never bother with that. I'm trying to figure out what their inventory is. Because I think I have an experiment. Oh, here we go, cargo. There we go. Alright, if we ditch these... No, wait a minute. Cargo. Oh, I could have sworn I unlocked the EVA experiment kit. Maybe I didn't, though. Shoot. Okay, I guess we're not doing that. Never mind. In that case, we'll just go to the moon and plant a flag and do some science and come back, I guess. Oh, I don't even... Yeah, what am I talking about? I don't even need something this big. Or do I? Oh, do I have the bigger... No, I don't. I only have the smaller service bays. Okay. Screw that idea, then. We can just have a chunky return vehicle. It's fine. It's fine. Science! Let's see. Yes. Yeah, alright, science. That is an engine, isn't it? Yes, okay. It's hard to tell when it's got cowlings on like that. So what I used to do back in the day, and which I am going to continue doing, is just make a ridiculous looking thing. Kind of like this. Ooh, do I have even smaller ones now? I do. That's probably too small. Oh, but I got these. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, they're so cute. I love them. Hell yeah. Science. ZombieCat science. Speaking of science, before I forget. Let's see, I better put them like this so that I don't create any torsion when I thrust. And then these are small enough that they don't really matter. They're all the same weight anyway. Then I can put a flight engineering system, which is also the same weight. Then, whatever, we're good. Got the bigger landing struts now. Oh, we can put them in the... Oh, we couldn't put them in the center. But that would, yeah, that would create a lot of weird forces. So let's just do that. Now, yeah, forgot about that. Now we need ladders. Poutine science. About what ZombieCat science would be. Yeah, don't think about it too hard. I don't know which of these guys is going to be the scientist and which seat is which, so, you know, I actually might not be able to do this. Because I don't have the extendable ladders. Oops. In which case, I think I'm just going to put some on each edge here. So that I can grab on and actually do the science. A fried dish without cheese or gravy is somehow poutine, because someone called it one. Well, that's not my forte. I have unfortunately never had a poutine. I am a American degenerate who has never experienced one. I mean, that would be Iggy's area of expertise, I believe. Oh yes, I almost forgot. Solar panels. Oh, I gotta... Oh, hang on. I have... Dang it! I didn't unlock it! I was thinking about it, and I didn't unlock it. I didn't get fairing, so I'm gonna need nose cones on these bad boys. So I'll strut them up just to be safe. A baked potato with gravy? An American cheese? No! Look, I'm an American. I can tell you, you should never use American cheese for anything, period. It's a scam. Well, you can show them the VOD of this and say it was directed at them, because look, they're not here. I don't know. American cheese is garbage. I'm sorry. If anyone likes American cheese, that's okay. That's cool. You're allowed to like American cheese. It's not cheese though. Like it is, but what if you like it, that's fine. You know, I like some garbage things too. We all have our guilty pleasures. It's cool. It's fine, but it's cheese product, yes. Oh, this is a terrible idea. Don't do that. I better put the solar panels here so I'll have power on the way home. It's made from cheese? I don't even know how it's made. I'm not comfortable calling it cheese because it's... I don't know. Like I sometimes like Velveeta for very specific things. And is that American cheese? Like, I don't even know what Velveeta is. I think it's like I don't know. But it's like American... ugh. I don't know. We're getting into weird, like, religious discussions here, because I know people are going to like American cheese, and that's okay, but it's like... And it's different. I don't know. I like sharp cheddar and, like, provolone. I don't know. What were we talking about? Oh, yeah. couplers. That's too big. American cheese is a scam. Is that what I said? I don't even remember what I said. You could be quoting me out of context, I'd never know. Oh, that's a chonker. Okay, yeah. Fuel tank adapter. Oh, we got bigger tanks now. So I have to stack 50 of these on top of each other. Let's see, engines. That's 400 to 50. I think Poodle's going to be too low. Oh, it's rocket max size anyway. It's going to cause weird issues. Let's try the Bobcat. 2,000. That's enough for transit plus orbit injection. Oh, it's happening. Yes, please send that to her. Okay, so that's a transit rocket. No, yeah, and then this is our descent rocket, and then, okay, escape rocket. So now we just need to get this into orbit. Oh, it's cute. Oh. Also, I should put on a reaction wheel. So this is totally advanced inline stabilizer. That's not accurate. It's not a stabilizer. It's just reaction wheels. Which reminds me, I need RCS. Shit. Oh, center mass is right over the engine. Shit. Oh, is that going to block the door? That might block the door. If you make the correct prediction... Oh. Wait, will zombies succeed? In what? In launching or like getting home alive? Because there's a big difference. That is not balanced. But it's okay. 3 attempts! 3 attempts. Oh god, I gotta launch this in 3 attempts. That's the hardest part, launching. And I'm not even close to enough delta V yet. Let's add one more of these. What's our thrust to weight ratio? 1.37. Oh, this doesn't have much. Oh, that's gonna be on the moon anyway, so that's fine. I hope. I don't like that these 3 engines combined are only 0.67 thrust to weight ratio. Let me see if I can change the orbiting body here. The moon. Well, that's for the built-in one. No, I want the no, I want this. No, I don't want any of this. No, I've already failed. Okay, okay, atmospheric body, the moon. 4.06, that's good. Okay, Kerbal, atmospheric, alright. No, guys, you don't have to lie to me to make me feel better. It's okay. I'm gonna get a lot more Delta V though. Let's see. I thought I got better decouplers. Damn it. What's the biggest one we got? 1,300 kilonewtons? Yeah, sure. That's still not enough. Look at this. Look at this. Okay, how about just one of these? Am I? I don't know what I'm doing. You mean I read the chat occasionally? I could do that, I guess. Okay, 1.63, that's good. 1.08, that's bad, but it'll get better once these all... Oh, well, it would help if this was staged properly, which means I actually needed a coupler. It's my fault. It was my fault all along. Being entertaining. This is too small. This is just right. Alright, there we go. Then this goes, and then... Why would this happen? No. Okay, yeah, that's better. We're getting closer to 8,000. Alright, definitely gonna need fins on this bad boy. Okay. That goes, and then these three go. Okay. Then we need boosters for the booster. Maybe 2 will suffice. Let's find out. That's close to 8,000, but not as close as I'd like. Almost no filter. So that reminds me, I was thinking about how I was going to get to Duna today, and whether or not, like, the phase angle indicator on this new interface was going to actually tell me. And it brought to mind a dormant memory from long ago, when I was a small child, in, I guess, probably 3rd grade. We were learning how protractors worked. And you'd think that'd be a pretty simple, you know... Shut up, Telegram. Oh, you know what? I'm just going to mute Telegram. Shut up. You'd think that'd be a simple thing, you know, just like, okay, here's where you put the points, and then, you know, this is the angle, you know, line it up here, that kind of thing. But this was in the days of, like, we need to, like, how do I put this? We have to, like, put different disciplines in with, like, math and geometry and whatnot. So we couldn't just, like, learn how to do this. We also had to write a short story about how a protractor works, and then go up in front of the class and read it. And I thought this was pretty stupid myself. I was just a kid. I didn't know any better. But see, here's the thing. I don't remember what, like, the other kids wrote. But I panicked because it's like, okay, we're doing this. We're having everyone go up and read their little story in front of everybody. And I hadn't written mine because that's the kind of person I am. I'm a procrastinator. So as the other kids were, like, up in front giving their little speeches, I was in a panic, like, scribbling down something as fast as I could. And my story, I don't remember it exactly, but it was something like, so the protractor puts its butt on the point, and then it pees, and then the P is the angle at which you measure something, or something stupid like that. I don't know. I don't know. Look. Alright, look. I don't know how many of you are, like, living outside of the United States, but the education system in the U.S. is absolutely horrendous. It's awful. It's the worst thing. It's so bad. And this is the kind of shit you did, because it's like, well, okay, we're trying to modernize things. Our entire curriculum is based around the idea that, like, these kids are going to have to grow up and work in the railroad in the 1890s or whatever, and they got to learn how to add real quick and write in cursive really fast and make sure there are no errors and all the problems, because our entire industry runs on people. And oops, we haven't updated that in over a century, and now we don't know what to teach kids these days, so we'll just, like, insert shit randomly. But yeah, that was our assignment, to write a story about protractors, because it was also creative writing along with geometry. Sokka would agree with you. You see, yeah, well, yeah, I figured. I had to give some perspective. Like, I don't know how it is in the rest of the world, but here it's still stuck in, at least as far as I know. I mean, when I was a kid, it was still stuck in, you'd have to learn how to do cursive. We're going to spend 90% of the time teaching you math, because you have to be able to add math by hand, because we're still stuck in the 1890s and calculators haven't been invented yet and smartphones haven't been invented yet, and you're going to need to know all this shit. Yeah, exactly. It's like no one does cursive because it's pointless. There's no need for it. I just realized I could put maybe 4 of these, but I'm real close to 8,000, and I had a lot left over when I had 8,000 last time, so let's see. We want a pilot, and I guess a scientist. Yeah. Yeah, you're not wrong. Yeah, like, and it's the weirdest shit too. Like, throughout all of 3rd grade or 4th or 5th or something like that, all we learned about was the Iditarod, which is this race. It's a dog sled race in like Alaska or someplace. No one gives a shit about it, but it's culturally important to Alaska, which is why we learned it even though we weren't in Alaska. That's all we did. We did little games about, like, okay, we're going to do the Oregon Trail, but on paper, and it's the Iditarod instead. You got to buy little booties for your dogs so their feeties don't hurt, and you got to make sure you rest properly, and it's like, that's all we learned about for the entire year. That and multiplication. Is it? Oh, it's in Canada too? I guess it, like, goes to Canada? I don't know. Look, that was a long time ago. That was like 25 years ago. I don't know. Anyway, I guess I better launch this thing. Attempt 1. But I was thinking too, like, 90% of school is math. And in high school, I took, what's it called? I took a trigonometry elective. And I ended up having to, like, give it up, because I just was not good at it. I just did not have a brain for math. And the way they taught it was stupid. It didn't apply to anything. It's just like, okay, here's the formula you do to get this, and then you practice that for like a month or whatever, and then next month it's like, okay, here's the next step. Here's formula number 2, and then you do that, and then in month 3 it's like, okay, use formula 1 on formula 2 to, like, and I'm like, wait, what? What's formula 1? I've completely forgotten about that. That was a month ago. That was 2 months ago. I don't know any of this stuff. None of this relates to anything. So I ended up, like, flunking my trigonometry elective. And then 10 years later, I'm playing Gary's mod, and I'm doing like wire mod stuff. And I'm like, okay, I want to make a turret that shoots at other players. Oh, but how do I do that? Because I can make a turret that gets the target data from the other players and points directly at them, but that's always going to be at their feet. It's always going to be at their feet because that's where the entity is. That's where it's located. I needed to point upwards like a certain amount, but how do I know by how much, given, like, I can't I don't know how to do that. And so I was looking it up, and it's like, oh, I gotta use trigonometry. I gotta assume that, like, my turret is the base of a triangle, and then I gotta, like, take the isosceles of the cosine of the distance to the target, and then, like, add this or whatever. I don't even remember how to do it now, but that was like the one time I've had to use trigonometry, and I learned how to do that in like a day, just like by, like, okay, how do I do this? Let's go online and find out. And it's like, shit, I learned so much more in one day just looking shit up on the internet than I did in like months of a trigonometry elective that I flunked out of. Principles? Is that a Canadian, like, thing? I don't know. 'Cause, like, 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 I don't know. 'Cause I'm going way too high. Ditch it, ditch it, ditch it. There we go. Ah. Yeah. There we go. Okay. So one day, instead of getting taught shit in principles of math, me out of school for a decade, it's Uncle Meat! Hi! I don't know who you are, but you've got a fun name. I don't know why I have Contra stuck in my head. Oh, cartoon meat! Oh, shit! Hey, dude! Hey! Hey, long time no talk. Oh, cool. How to percentages? Circularize that orbit. How more percentage formed? Whee! Almost there. Almost there. Oh. Whee. Oh, chase it! Oh, okay, that's good enough. Oh shit! Yeah, like programming. Yeah, it's shit that you would never remember how to do from school. So you like look up a tutorial, and like, oh, okay, that makes sense now because I'm actually applying it to something. It's not just abstract numbers making other numbers. Just thinking, oh, 10% is easy. Then do 10% of that. That's 1%. Times that by 7. IR 8. 8, and it's good. Bam, I can now tip 18%. I guess that makes sense. Uh, is there such a thing as like dyslexia, but for numbers? Because I think I have that. Not even for numbers, just for like counting. I'll sometimes like find myself counting in base 12 because that's how clocks work. So it's like I want to add like 5 to 9, and I just can't like my brain is like, okay, I have to count that up on my fingers because I don't immediately know that it's 14. So I have to go like, okay, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. Okay, 9 and 5 is 2. Wait, that's no shit. What am I? What? That's stupid. Dyscalculia. Oh. Yeah, because I'm counting like it's a clock. Like, yeah. I have dyscalculia. Sounds like a stupid name for Dracula. Count Dyscalculia. Base 12, I'm fine. Why does it keep repeating though? What comes after 12? Why does it go back to 1? Okay, I still have a lot left. This will ease. Oh shit! I actually might have too much. This stage will easily get me to the moon, and then circularize, and then lower, and then I'll basically have nothing but fuel. Yeah, I think this will be great. You count in base 20? How does that work? I am the Countess Calcula. Here are my coffins. I will count them. One coffin. Two coffins. 5, 7. You count up to 20 and then use your fingers for how many times you reach 20? What kind of level are you even on? That's... What? You're scaring me. Are you guys just like younger than me and like learned a different method for math? Like that isn't 8 equals 420s? Okay. Oh no, I've heard that. Yeah, that's how you count in French.
Hi.
Oh, hey, how's it going?
Same, but I figure I should be here. Yeah, we never actually learned the base systems back in any of the schools I went to, so yay.
Yeah, all I remember is like you gotta memorize your times tables. You gotta memorize your times tables. I didn't memorize my times tables. Oh, that's Jay. You probably can cover this better than I can, but yeah, Jay showed me this very weird tutorial on how to use Streamworks and like this website to like upload 2 images, and it'll bounce whenever you do it. And you can also set it so that it's has a low opacity, so that you can have multiple people all talking. Yeah, but if you could maybe you could link that.
Yeah, I can grab the link. Basically, it ties the activity to your Discord user ID, so when it detects voice from you, it flops between the 2 images that you upload. Also, I need a side stream from you.
Oh yeah, I guess you do. Hi, Iggy.
Let me do my counting and then I can die.
Let me show you how to fucking count in base 800.
Yeah, and then I count in base 20. So basically, I just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. But then 21, 22, 23, 24, it doesn't like bounce right. Doesn't have the right cadence to it. So then I just go over again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. But I have, one finger up. And each time I count to 20, I put another finger up. And then when I reach, whatever I'm trying to count, then I'm like, okay, I've got 13 and like 3 fingers up. So that's 73.
Sorry, I was too focused on getting this orbit right that none of that made sense.
Nothing I say makes any sense. If it does.
It's true, but he counts to 20 and 20 equals 1 finger. So if he counts to 13 and sees he's holding 3 fingers, he winds up with 73.
Yeah.
I was too busy doing rocket science to listen to how to count. Oh, that was good.
To be fair, that does sound like you. You're one of the fucking stupidest smart people I know.
Thank you.
Like, you're a legitimately intelligent person, but your personality is entirely summed up with.
You know, that's how I've always modeled my life.
You follow the principles of.
Do it. I love how that activated my avatar.
Yeah, anything that we say that kind of comes through your headset.
Do what, Sev? What do I need to do? What should I do? Fire need hot.
Okay, I'm gonna hop out now that I've explained my numbers.
Oh,
But I'll still be in thing.
Yeah. Okay. I didn't notice Spec said a thing, but I'm busy doing my burn here. Hang on.
Feel the burn.
Okay. Oh yeah, you got stuff to try Neos, and now I need to get you to try, because if you like messing with wire mode and stuff, you'll have fun. You know, fuck man, wire mod. Fuck man. Shit, dude. Oh shit, dude. Why isn't RCS working? Oh, wait, what? Oh no, the Mark II doesn't have monopropellant in it. Oh shit. So much doing this. It's like crazy how user-friendly it is. Lots of people talk, and they have nostalgia for wire mod, and they compare it. Oh, that's cool. Oh shit, yeah, I loved wire mod back in the day. Baxter took me into Neos to show me him doing this oh yeah, I've seen the stuff Baxter's doing. His crazy like gravity wheel and shit. Yeah. Oh man, I might have to check that out then. That might be the thing that gets me to try it.
You did it, Specs. You converted someone else.
Yeah. Oh, look at that free return. Yeah.
It's not having monopropellant on this bad.
No, it just means I can't do like fine maneuvers like I was trying to do, but it's no big deal. I'm just surprised it doesn't have it, because maybe they changed it. Maybe the other ones don't even have monopropellant. I didn't notice because I didn't try. But it used to be every command pod had like a tiny amount, like 10 units of monopropellant, and that was... if you don't know, monopropellant is what powers the RCS thrusters. These little tiny things on the side. But I can still turn the ship because I got reaction wheels, which takes power, which is why I've got battery. Solar panels, which are doing good. That's good. Got some beef to spare. Specs beef.
Specs beef. Spherical patty.
Beef. Let's see. Speaking of stupid creative writing assignments, I might have told you this, Jay, but there was a time in second grade where I got... I didn't get expelled from school, but I basically had to have a parent-teacher conference. And I know I'm like... It sounds like I'm... Yeah?
Yeah, no, this is a new story for me.
Oh, okay. So it sounds like I'm building up to something like, oh, what did I do in school? What horrible thing did I do? No, what I did is we had a creative writing class. This was during like the early 90s, where there was kind of a mini renaissance going on like how to teach kids. And one of the things they were trying to do was they had the this pod system, where it's like you didn't have just like one teacher. You had this this big building split into 4 quadrants. And you had your main teacher, but then you would like circle around to like one of the other teachers for one of your other classes. It was sort of like a middle school, high school system, but like done in grade school.
Yeah, we
And
did that too.
oh, did you? Oh, okay, cool. I didn't. I thought that was like a thing that didn't go very far. But anyway,
Yeah, we didn't call it a pod system, and it wasn't like building based. It was just like, hey, you're gonna go between these 4 classrooms like in a straight line. Have fun.
ah, well, that's cool. I didn't know. Yeah, I thought that was an unusual thing that we did, but maybe not. But anyway, one of the first things that I remember us doing in a different classroom other than our main one was going to, like one section clockwise to this guy. I forget his name, what the teacher's name was, but we were going to do a creative writing in second grade. Figure that one out. But anyway, he's like, normally what we would do is you could write about whatever you want, but you're stupid kids and you need to learn how to actually do this first. So I'm going to tell you what to write for your creative writing class, and you're going to do it. And so he was like, you're going to write about a unicorn. And I was one of those kids that's like, no, that's girly stuff. I don't want to write about a unicorn. I'm going to write about a whale that goes down a drain in the ocean and ends up in a swimming pool. And I got in a lot of trouble for that. Like, I had to sit down with my parents and our primary teacher, Mrs. Ansty, and have a big long talk about how I have to do what I'm told for a creative writing class in second grade in a pod system where the whole point was to sow creativity. That's the most trouble I've ever gotten into in school.
Wow. You fucking rebel.
Yeah, I just showed him.
Creative writing. Shit, this one's being too creative. Thinking outside the box, better beat them back in.
I must be misremembering it somehow. Like, it can't have been literally you didn't do what we told you, so you're getting in trouble now. I must be misremembering it somehow. I mean, I was 7 at the time, but that's kind of how I remember it. So that could be it. I don't know. Most trouble you got into in school was lunch detention, so you know how my life ended up. Why, did you eat too much? What happened? You were such a good kid. Oh, you got a freebie. You got to go to school again. Green is not a creative color. Oh. What happened in math class? Oh, yeah. I didn't really get in trouble for this, but a friend and me kind of got in trouble for not exiting the cafeteria during a fire drill. And we were just the only ones in there as everyone else was leaving. We were like, there's no fire. Fuck this. We're hungry. This douche kid was poking with his pencil. I kept telling him to stop. He didn't stop. You decked him. Teacher, he hit me.
You got the rare fight immunity.
I kind of got the opposite of that once. There was this one kid who everybody hated because he was a habitual liar. And so one day, while walking, everyone got into a line in grade school and would walk from building to building or whatever. We were walking along, and I was doing something to him, just doing little irritating things, like poking him or something. and he just wheeled around and whacked me. And he's the one who got in trouble because the teacher was like, well, did you tell him to stop? No. Well, you shouldn't have hit him then. It's like I was the one being the asshole, and he's the one who got in trouble. But he told us that he had Sonic the Hedgehog on his Game Boy, and we knew that there wasn't a Sonic the Hedgehog on Game Boy. You didn't have Sonic games on Nintendo systems, at least not until the 2000s. So he was lying, so it's okay. Because this is Iggy. His son worked in Nintendo. I don't think he pulled that one, but he had a few whoppers like that. Segtendo. Nintendo. Nintendo does what Segendo don't. Don't. Just don't. Just don't. Okay, I gotta make sure... Well, maybe it doesn't matter. If I land on the Highlands, I don't think I've gotten signs from there yet. Landing in the craters would also be another biome, but that's gonna be tricky, so let's see what happens.
You know, I just looked over at Meme Dump. What was Niall posting these pictures of poutine with American cheese melting on it? What prompted that entire cheese discussion?
I think so. I didn't see it myself, but I mean,
It's really good-looking poutine, except there's these melted plastic squares of cheese on it.
I mean, I don't know. I've already had my rant about American cheese, and again, like here in Jack in the Box, they like advertise these horrible looking tacos with like big slabs of American cheese sticking out of them, and I'm like, oh, that looks horrible, but like people say they're good, so it's like, what do I know? I don't know. Maybe I'm the wrong one.
It's junk food, so of course it's gonna be like good because it's like chemically designed to be good. That doesn't mean it's good.
I mean, I think, what was it that Cooper put on his tater tots at one time, Specs, at Johnny Rocket? Were you there at Johnny Rockets? He like put ketchup in like, I think it must have been American cheese. It was something you could have gotten at Johnny Rockets, so maybe it came with the cheese already. We still fight about that to this day. That and ketchup on eggs. He's a ketchup fiend. But I mean, I like ketchup on my crispy hash browns, and apparently that's the thing that is kind of wrong sometimes. So I don't know. Oh, explosions! Yay!
I'm not sure how it's wrong. It's just ketchup on potato, which, I mean, if it's a french fry, it's fine. So a hash brown is just another form of french fry.
Ketchup on eggs is good.
I
don't know. People put salsa on eggs too, and that just seems wrong to me. I mean, I don't know.
Hey, Girl Stream Team got a new logo on their Discord channel.
Oh, cool.
That's really cool.
I haven't seen it. I'm currently trying not to die, so I can't take a look.
Infernal Raccoon, hi, how you doing?
Oh, hey. Hola a todos. Shit. Oh, I can't stop this. I can't stop this. No! No! I should have used 4 legs. Oh, no. Oh. Well, Infernal Raccoon.
You're a prophet.
I don't think I can even get out. I think the doors are blocked. Can't exit. Can't exit. Oh, fuck. If I could... Oh, you know what? I can still rotate. If I could turn enough... Hey, we're not done yet.
Oh, no.
This is still attempt number 1. You shut your mouth. Alright, yeah, this is why I use 4 legs instead of 3.
That's why you put tiny, tiny legs on the command module to push it up if it falls over.
What I really should have done is put that stabilizer on this section.
Turn the engines and slide to the moon.
You know, I'm thinking about it. I don't think it's going to go well, but might as well try, right? Ooh, hey, we're just kind of putting it to the ground, huh?
Well, it's working-ish.
If I had RCS, I could maybe work myself upright. Slide to the moon. Yeah, this is deja vu. Yeah, no, this is how Calvin Hobbes did it, actually. I mean, I got a lot of fuel. Oh no! Had a lot of fuel.
There goes attempt 1. Revert.
Attempt 1. Revert to vehicle assembly so I can fix this little problem. I mean, I could leave him there and rescue him later, but I mean, I don't want to. I don't want this series to last forever. So.
But it can.
It can. This could just be the Kerbal Space Program channel. Alright, balance this out.
We gotta find our niche somewhere, damn it.
Okay. Oh, and before I forget...
More leg.
RCS tank. That'll actually...
Additional leg.
Additional... Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Well, no, I got 4 already. But that puts that puts that in line with the RCS. That's pretty good. I could put another command and control module above this. Oops, actually, let's do this. This. Put that there. Alright. That lowers our delta V just a bit, but not enough to matter. We were already doing great as is. And this will probably even make it more stable on launch, since it's better balanced now.
Yeah.
More like
maybe a pair of emergency legs on the top in case of tilting.
I mean, actually, that reminds me, actually, I almost launched without our science attached, which would have been a disaster. I don't want this to be... There we go. But another leg, where would that be, though?
Just on the sides of the command module. Here's the tip.
The tip. I feel like if it still tips even with 4 legs, then there's something severely wrong. I mean, this is super wide and not very tall. It does have better stability now with the stabilizer. I better double check my staging. Okay, so rockets, then fires at the same time, fires at the same time. 4 of these. Okay, staging's good. And this is attached to the bottom here. Don't tempt fate. Smelly gifted panda. Just more leg. You know, I actually could... Well, this is as wide as it's going to get, but I could make it even wider. A little... Oops. Like so. It's basically a circle. That actually lowers our delta V by almost 100. I think this will be okay. I think it'll be okay. I'll make it as high as possible here.
Does that block the science?
No, it shouldn't. The only thing that really gets blocked, as far as I can tell, is the hatch. Let's move these a little farther down just in case. Three legs in each propeller. Each propeller?
Add propellers.
You know, I tried that once. I tried. See, the problem with space travel is that you know, we spend like half of our delta V just getting into orbit, and it's like, well, what if you could use a cheaper method? And see, you could use space planes to do that, right? Because they can get up really high with an air-breathing engine, and then switch over to a rocket engine when they're like really high in the upper atmosphere, going, you know, sideways really fast. In fact, there was a real company called Roto Rocket or something that tried doing this by making a single stage to orbit with it was basically just this upper stage and then like a propeller on top. And the idea was the propeller would get you like way into the upper atmosphere, then the rockets could take over, but it didn't work out for obvious reasons. But I tried that in the game with jet engines instead of boosters, but it's hard to get working. It is possible though.
I mean, I wonder if you could use like a oversized quadcopter drone-like design as like it lets go of the pod at a certain altitude, breaks apart, and then the rocket part actually, you know, from there.
It's possible. The only problem with that is that just gets you up out of the atmosphere. You still have to go sideways, like several thousand. Well, in this game, several thousand meters per second. In real life, it's like 6,000, 7,000, something like that. So you'd still need to expend a lot of fuel just going sideways. But, I mean, it would kind of make things better. It's just, you'd still need a shitload of rocket and a really powerful helicopter to actually do it. And, yeah, again, there is only so far you can go before, like, you get into atmosphere that's too thin to lift, too thin to drive the engines, but that's still a long ways off from a vacuum. So I don't know. It's one of those things that might be possible. But hey, speaking of things that are that might be possible, I forgot about this, and I've been meaning to talk about it in the stream a few times. But there's a thing called Project Orion that was devised but never actually built. And basically what it is think of a rocket, except instead of an engine at the bottom, it's like a flat plate with like shock absorbers. And the idea is you like let out, I think it was a little tiny pellet of deuterium, ignite it with a laser out the back, and the explosion would like push against the plate on the back of the rocket. It's not even a rocket at that point, but I mean, it would push it forward. And apparently this like really works. They've tried it on a small scale, but obviously it's a bit of a problem since it involves hauling, nuclear, uh, either hauling nuclear material into space, which is exceedingly dangerous, or detonating these things in atmosphere, which is unthinkable. Yeah, shove the rocket with nukes. Yeah, that's basically it.
We have all these nukes laying around. What do we do with them? Space.
Space. What if the rocket explodes? Well, that's somebody else's problem now.
It's everybody else's problem in this much of a radius.
Oh, that reminds me. Apparently, there was an issue with. We were talking about Apollo 13 last time, and this wasn't mentioned in the movie at all, but in real life, they had some nuclear material on board for some reason. It was like an experiment they were going to run on the moon that they kind of had to like leave on the lander, which was gonna like burn up, when they got back to Earth. And I guess it was they kind of figured like, okay, well, it's gonna ditch in the ocean and burn up, so I guess it's not gonna be a problem. But yeah, they did actually. there have been incidences before of radioactive materials on rockets, on spacecraft. Oh yeah, there's the whole nuclear weapons in space treaty thing, which I don't know how. Okay, what's going on with Space Force? Like, is that a real thing, or is that actually going to be a real thing, or what's going on with that? Because that violates the treaty, doesn't it? All the pee that's in space.
As far as I'm aware, they're not disbanding the Space Force, but it wasn't like military in space. It was just taking the Air Force, all the stuff the Air Force did in regards to space, and making it its own branch.
Oh, okay. I mean, it was Trump's the one who announced it, as far as I know. So I just kind of assumed it was the stupidest idea possible. But if that's all it is, then...
All it did was create a new joint chief and a bunch of redundant systems on top of already redundant systems. It's extra bureaucracy for the sake of saying that, hey, look what I did.
Okay.
Fundamentally,
it's not as stupid as I was thinking.
Changes.
But okay, that makes sense.
My favorite bit of it, although, was Republican Congress people being like, well, this will help us in the fight against space piracy. And it's like, are you insane, or did you reveal too much?
No, it's the birth of space piracy. We reached that point in Stellaris. We're going to start getting random ships attacking our shipping lanes now. Reveal too much. Yeah, I don't know. When's that UFO reveal supposed to happen? From the Air Force. Maybe that's it. Maybe Grazer.
I saw a headline about that.
Oh, what did it say?
I have to look it up now. Oh, it already happened, Diggy?
Oh. Well, it must not have been anything important, because I didn't hear anything about it. Or it must not have been earth-shattering, is what I mean. Yeah, it's UFO. Oh, yeah, it's a bit of it. Oh, 0.2 degrees. Oh, that was a good launch. Hell yeah. In fact, oh shit, I can go right now. No, wait, no, I can't. I gotta wait until I'm over here. Ha.
I think a lot of it is going to be just literally, this is a flying object, we don't know what it is. But I think we're going to get one or two bits of this was an experimental something from way back in the day and it's been scrapped, so it doesn't matter anymore. Here you go.
That's kind of what I'm thinking. Like, I don't know. Well, when I first heard this, my thought process was like, okay, if it was advanced military tech, then the speeds and accelerations they're going at are basically impossible unless we completely changed our understanding in massive ways about, physics in general. Or it could be aliens, or it could be like military leaders going, hey, here's a bunch of stuff we made up to like get more funding. I don't know. Like, what is the Occam's razor on this?
Yeah. There was a classified briefing on it to several House lawmakers on today.
Oh,
The public hearing is June 25th,
oh, cool.
and all they were saying is, if I had to predict how the public will react to this, one word would be disappointing. I'm not on the edge of my seat, but this is fascinating stuff. There's definitely some national security concerns we have to take into consideration with this. So I guess we're going to see, oh yeah, that was a spy plane from insert nation here, or that was one of ours, or this was an experiment, or this came out of some guy's backyard, or we'll see.
I know there are some UFO sightings that can be attributed to the Nighthawk, like back in before it was declassified, but in like the 90s, that stealth plane the military had. But I mean, there's been so many throughout, aviation history. I don't know. It could always be the case that it's always like, oh, okay, it's an experimental aircraft, and we just now realize that. I don't know. It's like, what they say it'll be disappointing when it's declassified, but it's like, what could go that fast that isn't just? I mean, it could just be like optical illusions. I don't know, reflections on the glass, but if they're, I don't know, it's like they're clocking this shit going ridiculous speeds, going into the ocean, out of the ocean, ridiculous accelerations, and it's disappointing? Like, what could it possibly be then? Fake alien porno.
I mean, to play devil's advocate, it could be we were testing a projectile delivery system that sent this shape going way too fast and it got clocked. We were testing a submersible missile design, got caught on camera, stuff like that.
But even that wouldn't be disappointing. It'd be like, oh shit, we have some amazing tech that, like, whoa, what is all this?
Oh, yeah, I mean, I think he means, they mean disappointing as in that we're not going to have confirmation of extraterrestrials visiting us and taking our cows and our hillbillies.
Yeah, I suppose. Oh, look at that close approach. Yes! It's an underwater volcano firing a rock.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna be like, oh, that was light reflecting off swamp gases bent around Venus, or a weather balloon.
A weather balloon? Here? At this time of year? Located entirely in your kitchen? Yes.
Yes. Can I have some?
No. I should probably raise the antenna. It doesn't matter, but it makes me feel better. Oh, yeah. Do you believe in astrology? No. I believe in gravitational influence. but I don't think that's what's happening. I always forget what my astrological sign is. It occasionally, very rarely, comes up in conversation. And I'm like, fuck, I don't know. Oh, look at that, look at that. Oh, it's like shaving the moon. Hello. Okay, alright. Turn off RCS. Prepare the maneuver. Actually, shit. You know what? This is a good landing spot right here. Let's just eschew the orbit. Let's just get to the surface ASAP.
Jeb is awestruck and happy, and Bob is fluctuating between amusement and horror.
Oh yeah, so obviously there are 3 classes of astronauts, but if you look in the astronaut complex, they also have 2 stats, courage and stupidity. Jebediah's courage is all the way up and his stupidity is all the way down. I don't think that actually influences anything, except maybe their expressions. This fucking planet at this exact spot is going to make me angry. Yep, attempt number 2. By the way, with the did anyone actually vote in the poll? I didn't look. I just noticed there's numbers on the maneuver meter now. I don't know what those mean. Maybe they're timing indicators, but I'm not quite sure how that works. 30 seconds, maybe? I don't know. With a burn time of 26, I would normally start burning at like T-minus 13. So it doesn't really mean anything to me. I don't know. Great game for bets. Will they crash and burn or survive?
I'll be right back.
Alright. It's just you and me now, chat. Just you and me. And the moon! In all its splendor and glory. When did I set that to go off? Okay, I'm going to be over this crater, so I'll try to aim for the highlands afterwards. And I actually have RCS now, and I can go laterally if I need to. Cool. $15, $14, $13. Oh, that's that's how long it takes. Okay. Oh, that's loud. Okay, 7 clicks up. Time for a nice, gentle ride down. This is going to be a bit of a slope. Got 2 mystery goose, so might as well use both of them. Might as well use both of them, rather. Controls are kind of backwards, but that's okay.
Success.
Success. I already got a crew report from above the grounds. Got a goo from above the ground. Get a goo from the ground. Good, it's someplace I haven't been yet. Nope, there we go. Log temperature. Log barometer. I mean, it's 0, but okay. So she was more leg, that's right. Now let's both go out. Let's... Whee! Oh my god. Okay, I was not expecting to go that high.
Perhaps this was a bad idea.
Oh.
Oh no, we lost our pilot.
Well, Jeb, you got us here. You do the honors. Okay. Oops, that was time warp, not other vessel. Yeah. Bob, you too get to go outside, but you get to do science. Oh yeah, I forgot about the Science Junior. Can I activate it? Yes, conduct the material study. Oh, look at all that science. Oh. Okay, now collect it. Put all the goop in your pocket. There you go. Oh, thank you for following! Thank you, Infernal Raccoon.
Yeah, thank you very much for the follow.
Take data. All these ladders were for nothing. Oops. Ow. Ow. Oh, it's so far away. Collect data. Collect data. And collect data. I'm back inside quick before the moon monsters come. Oh, I'm focused on the flag, I think. There we go. Okay, Jeb, time to go home. Also, I just realized we don't know what the inside of the Mark II looks like. Ooh, cramped quarters. Neat. That's weird how there's two hatches. What's the point of two hatches? We share the same compartment.
One for each person.
But, okay. Well, we still got a shit ton of fuel. So.
Yeah, I have to ask, if and when you get VR, would you attempt like this with the VR mod where you have to do everything from the cockpit?
Sure. Like I said, I've done it before with mods. Hey, there's like rock formations now. That's new. In fact, I've seen people do an actual like moon mission where they'll like have one person with the mods necessary to do everything from inside the cockpit, and then have like mission control like in another room using the multiplayer mod, I think, or something to that extent that lets them see what's going on and can just like give commands over Discord or whatever.
That could be neat. So yes, you should. You just have to be awake during stream times.
I can barely hear over this engine. Sorry, what?
Iggy was saying, sorry, Iggy was saying we should do Star Trek Bridge Crew now that we have, now that he has VR.
Oh yeah, you absolutely should.
Which I'm down for it because I don't really have anything planned and I don't feel good, so like that seems silly enough to be a good plan.
Oh, for tonight, you mean?
No, not for tonight. For like, he's dead and I'm dead. So
yeah, okay. I was gonna say.
But like for Friday's stream. We'll figure it out. What if there were two Kerbals on the moon and one of them kissed the other?
Will that be fucked up or what? Oh, how's that go? Is that how the meme goes? Would that be? How's that go? If there was one guy and there was two guys and one of them killed each other. Would that be fucked up? Or what was the other meme about? What if Batman was on the moon and he threw the moon at you and the moon was a monster? I don't know what I'm saying. I'm like half remembering something.
Those were words, zombie. Those were words.
No, I was like, oh shit, no, what was it? It was like, I could kill any monster. What about Batman? Well, Batman isn't a monster. Yeah, but what if he threw the moon at you? Yeah, but the moon isn't a monster. Yeah, but what if the moon was a monster? And the guy just like panics because like, oh shit, I didn't think about that. I don't know what any of that meant. Anyway. You ever realize there's a lot of memes about the moon?
Yeah.
They're all swirling through my head now. Like, the moon is haunted. Or
It is.
or that song. Gonna fly me to the moon. Gonna kick its fucking ass. Gonna show the moon what I learned in my moon jujitsu class.
I have not heard that before.
No, it's let me fight the moon. Let me kick its fucking ass. Let me show it what I learned in my moon jujitsu class. Am I just talking nonsense?
Yeah, but it's all good. We love you.
Okay, alright. Oh, that's the staging indicator. It's going to say that this is stage 2. I'm going to run out right here, and then the rest is going to have to be on stage 1. That's what that means. We have more debris littering the solar system. Alright, that puts us at 18 kilometers. That should be enough for a nice, smooth re-entry. I just realized I only packed one parachute on this. I don't have any drogues. Hopefully that won't matter. Let's find out. Goodbye, Moon. We love you. Sphere of influence transfer time, folks. Oh, here we go. We're going straight down. Oh, that was a cool effect. Alright, let's go ahead and burn off the rest of my speed here, or at least as much as I can. If you got fuel, you might as well use it. Damn, that was an efficient flight. That was 7,600 meters per second of Delta V altogether, and I still had like 800 left? Damn.
Yeah, that ain't bad.
Oh, I think that's the Space Center right there. Wow, we're pretty close, actually. I don't think I've ever landed this close without, like, aiming. No, I did it again! Oh my god, I didn't put a decoupler in! Oh, you shitting me. Oh no. Well, I'm glad I burned off all the fuel. This better not fail again. Oh shit. Oh god. Oh fuck. Fuck. Yeah, you can overheat. It's fine. Just don't explode too much, okay?
Yeah, we need that like epic trailer music for like Star Trek Generations. That.
Oh, god damn it. I need a fucking checklist is what I need. Oh, okay. We're fine, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine. We're fine. Everything we didn't need got exploded. We're fine. We're fine. Oh. Oh. I remembered everything except for the one thing I always forget. God damn it. Okay. Oh boy, that was... Okay, that had my heart going for a second there. It's like, okay, they're still going real quick. Yeah, thrilling is right. Okay, 2 attempts. 2 attempts.
Man, they deserve a fucking parade after that one.
I think I lowered my life expectancy for a few years with that. 302 science earned. Oh, we have funds. We have funds. Hey, advanced to level 1. Let's see what that actually does. So, pilot, level 1. Oh, they can hold prograde and retrograde now. That's good. Scientist level 1. That just is an extra boost. And they're the only ones who can run experiments from EVA, but since we didn't get that part... Alright. This is what I wanted, this right here. Just down right there. Let's see, how much is this? 160? Okay, I definitely want this. And if I upgrade the Science Center... Boop, I can start getting from here. Heavier rocketry. Oh, the twin bore. Oh, that's right. So this is a weird thing. It's basically a booster, but it's liquid fueled. So it's an entirely self-contained thing. It's got the fuel tank and the engines on the bottom. It just works by itself. Thoroughbred solid fuel booster. Bunch of engines. There's the mainsail. Precision propulsion. Also very useful, especially for satellites. Ooh, satellites. Let's start making a relay network. In fact, I might do that, yeah. Maybe put something in polar orbit. Yeah. Supertron. Oh, it's so tiny. Advanced fuel systems, just adapters basically. Bigger tanks. Bigger landing legs. Bigger parachutes. Rotor. Damn! All these robotics parts. No, I don't even know what I'd do with those. Big reaction module. Or reaction wheel module. This is a probe core for planes. Werner engine. I think this uses monopropellant? No, it uses oh, that's right. It's a super powerful RCS that uses liquid fuel and oxidizer. I think. Yeah, they're linked to RCS controls. Yeah. Cool. There we go. Mark III command pod holds 3 astronauts. A cupola module, which is a one-man thing that can... it's good for space stations. Adds like a big viewing port. Ooh, a Mark II lander can. This is new. Cool. Bigger service bay. Oh, and here's the actual, like, what you would use... Or... It's sort of a self-contained thing, I think, for making a moon lander. It's got its own RCS already installed. Extendable ladders. Ooh, a scanning arm. The light scanning arm is capable of independent work on distant planets, analyzing the geology and composition of rocks and other surface features with 2 different instruments. Cool. It can take surface samples by itself. Oh, here we go. The mobile processing lab. This is the shit. So this thing, basically, when you run it with a scientist and enough power, you can load it up with experiments, and it'll slowly process them over time and get a huge boost to science. Like, you would leave it in place for, like... Okay, so for instance, I could make, like, a space station, right? And have one of these on it. And then when my ship comes back from, like, the moon or wherever with a bunch of experiments on it, I could load it onto this thing and get a huge boost in science if I docked up with it. Fuel cylinders. Oh, that's cool. That must be for rovers. Cargo storage. What's a weather analyzer doing in precision engineering? Another probe core, smaller decoupler, bunch of building parts I never use, bigger antenna, weather analyzer, advanced electrics. Oh, these have the bigger solar panels. These ones can be repacked. These ones will just go out and then stay out there, but they're lighter. I hate that they're all faced away from me, though. It's like, I want to see... They're blue. I want to see how blue they are. I want to see how blue they are. Light strips, that's new. Oh, what is this? First of its kind, this intelligent programmable controller can manage a number of parts across a vessel. It's not an entirely autonomous entity. Yet. Well, gosh. Gee whiz. Oh, boy. Okay, so I got the experiment already. I might try this on Kerbal just to see how it works. Oh, I should probably get these at some point too. Okay, so these grabbing units. So I mentioned earlier that you can dock 2 vessels together and exchange basically anything: crew, experiments, fuel. These grabbing units, basically, they're giant claws, and I guess their intended use is to, like, latch onto asteroids so you don't float away. But you can also, like, for instance, if you've got a vessel that doesn't have a docking port, you can use this to kind of clamp onto it and act as a docking port. Hinges, hydraulic cylinders, rotation servos, supersonic flight, advanced aerodynamics. Oh, there's so much. There's so much, and I can only afford one of them. Only one. Hey, actually, now that I think about it, I haven't gotten any docking ports except for the tiny ones. Are they in here? Shit, I might actually want this. Oh, okay, I can afford this and one other thing. Yeah, that'll leave me with 165, I think. Like I said, counting is not my strong suit. Let's find out. Okay, good. Actuators. Okay, don't need those necessarily. Oh, there's the docking ports. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Grip pad. A large-sized non-slip pad so you don't slip off the back of your mech bot as you stomp across KSC in search of science. What? Oh, I really want Airstream protector. Alright, I've already got smaller Airstream protectors. Okay, let's think about our goals here. Goal 1, the major goal, get to Duna and back. I could probably kind of do that now with what I have. I just need the right phase angle to get to Duna in the first place. And enough parachutes that I can land and then take off again. So that's the big one. Heavier rocketry would allow me to do that. Or at least get me out of the atmosphere easier. But damn it, I need those ladders. Oh, this is for recharging your EVA jetpacks. That's cool. Alright. We can do this the low-tech way. Oh, I really need these ladders. I really want heavy rocketry. But I really need these ladders. Ugh. Green sandstone. Oh, I can do shit. That's right. I can do surface samples. Yeah. Explore Minmus. Bring a green sandstone. Lowlands, green flats, or flats biomes. That must mean they want me to get an actual rock and not just like a soil sample. Alright, I think what we're going to do before we even try doing it is do a manned mission to Minmus and back. Yes. Okay, so we can get surface samples. Let's fix my moon lander so it doesn't have to explode on re-entry. Okay. And this should be more than enough Delta V to actually get to Minmus. We have some more parts now, so let's see. Those are slightly too big. Those are slightly too small. These are just right. I don't think it matters if those clip or not. Let's see, what else can we change? We didn't get any more experiments, did we? Oh, yeah, experiments. Oh, we got the scanning arm. Oh, we don't need that though. That's only for rovers, and we have the ability to actually get surface samples now. So I think that's everything. Yeah. All right, Jim and Bob, you're up again. Oh, you know what? Just for the hell of it, I'm gonna have this launched from a. Oops. Stability enhancer. Yes. Perfect. 3, 2, 1, go. We have cleared the tower. Oh yeah, I got ladders. I should have put them on. Oh well, Minmus is microscopic in terms of gravity, so it's no big deal. All the platform support couplings, I had to hold up my unhinged rocket designs. Oh my god, that reminds me. So, later on in the game, you get what's called a Nerva, which is a nuclear rocket. These apparently exist in real life. I'm not entirely sure how they work, but they use, like, radioactivity as, like, not a propellant necessarily, but yeah, I'll have to fin. This is going to be a short mission. But in-game, basically, they're an extremely efficient engine, but they're very tall and very heavy for the thrust they give, which is very minimal. And I had some stupid design where it's like a moon lander that landed on nuclear engines, and the only way to get these work with like landing legs was to like have some like spider web design of lattices connecting them to the main lander, and then there's this massive like base of a lander that was just stupidly heavy, and I've gotten a little bit better since then. Hopefully. Oh, we're going really high again. Oh shit. It's okay, that was supposed to happen.
That seemed explodier than usual.
Yeah, well, I think the stack decoupler kind of bumped against something and detonated itself. So in terms of weird rocketry we'll get later on, we'll eventually have access to the Nerva, of course. Excellent for interplanetary missions because of its low thrust but high efficiency. We'll also have access to the ion drive, which is also a real thing. It's powered by, I think it's xenon instead of liquid fuel and oxygen. It has a microscopic thrust. It's like 1 or 2 kilonewtons, which is massive compared to what it is in real life. And it takes a shitload of electricity. But again, for probes and stuff that are extremely light, it is very, very, very efficient. You can get massive amounts of delta V out of them. You could basically go through the entire solar system if your probe is small enough. And then we have a Saber engine, which is something that hasn't been developed yet. It is a combination jet engine and rocket engine. And I said earlier that one of the alternative ways to get into space on a single stage is through a space plane. And the only way to do it now is with two separate engines. A jet engine that breathes air up until it can't anymore, and then it switches over to a rocket engine to get up into orbital height and then circularize an orbit. This is a combination. The Sabre engine, rather, is a combination engine, which obviously makes it much lighter and more viable than just having two engines. As far as I know, it doesn't exist in real life yet, but it is being developed, or was being developed at some point. Stick with an engine. It can go forever and accomplish nothing. Yeah, no, the Sabre engine, it's called a Rapier engine in this game, I think, but Sabre engines are just great. Back when I had a lot of mods, right now there exists in the game a way to drill for resources, but back in the day there was this mod called Kethane, and Kethane was a liquid resource you could drill for that could either be refined into fuel like the current implementation, or be used as fuel itself in specialized engines. And I built a space plane, a single stage to orbit space plane that used almost all its fuel to get into orbit, docked at the space station that I had to refuel, and then made my way to Eve. And like I said earlier, Eve is kind of like an analog of Venus, and that it's got a non-oxygen thick atmosphere and a heavy gravity, which would be great for, airplanes and whatnot, the thick atmosphere, if not for the fact that there's no oxygen in the atmosphere. So I had a special engine, modded engine, that could so I had a segment that could drill for Kethane, and then just have that instead of fuel, and then it could just like burn entirely off Kethane and whatever Eve's atmosphere consisted of. So I think you could theoretically fly back with it, but I don't think I ever attempted it. I just landed and like, okay, that was a lot of work. I'm just gonna call it a day. Okay, where are we going? Minus, right? Okay. Boop-a-doop, boop, boop, boop-a-doop. Set as target. Oh, I just missed the sending node. Oh well.
It'll come back around.
You'll get it eventually. Oops. Get away.
It's so peaceful.
It's almost like they don't know.
What tech do you need to make an orbiting station?
Docking rings, which I don't remember if I unlocked those or not. That's basically it. Solar panels, big ones. I can make do with just like plastering these flat ones everywhere. But I guess it doesn't matter. If I'm not, unless I'm doing something with the space station, like processing science, then I don't need too much power. And I don't really have a use for anything for a space station right now. Like,
oh, no, I'm not talking right now. I'm just in general.
Like I said, I could put a science processing unit in it, but that again would require me to dock with it with another ship after coming back from another planet, and I fortunately had a lot of fuel left over last time, but even then I don't think I would have had enough to actually slow down and synchronize my orbit with it. Unless I used atmospheric braking, which is like just basically skimming the upper atmosphere just enough to slow yourself into a circular orbit. But I don't have the tools to actually do that. That's something you'd need mods for, unless there's some capability that was added recently I'm not aware of. Because it's a very precise thing. Like, when I'm coming back from the moon at like, what, 3,500 kilometers a second, or meters per second rather? Yes, 3,500 meters per second. It's like the difference between. So, like, anything above 70 kilometers is space. Below that, I start to lose altitude at my apogee. But then by the time I hit, like, 15, 20, 25 kilometers above the surface, that's enough to just, like, break my orbit entirely and just come crashing down to Kerbal. So there's a very, 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 very narrow window there where you can hit that and then basically circularize and then use just a tiny bit of fuel to sync up with like a space station. So I don't actually know how I do that without mods. It's possible. You'd either need to get lucky or quick save and see where you end up at that altitude. I don't know. Ooh, escape velocity. Oh, the moon is always in the way. There we go. That's a lot of information all at once. Min-miss escape, min-miss periapsis, 361,000 meters. That's good enough. I can adjust it later. But yes, I was talking earlier about making another relay satellite, and that's something we'll need if we intend to send a probe to another planet, because I think our tracking station can get enough power, maybe, but if like stuff can get in the way, so what you would want to do is put a satellite into a polar orbit, so it orbits like this, and maybe like another one in the like cross direction, and that way, like, you'll always have a line of sight to a satellite somewhere, and then with a powerful enough antenna on it, they can basically take whatever's in the tracking station and broadcast it across the solar system and vice versa. Should delete that capsule. It's annoying me. Whee! I've been trying to think of other weird stories from school, but I can't come up with anything.
I don't really have many.
I mean, I could just like rage like endlessly for hours if I wanted to.
Nah.
Oh, I can. Oh, that's right. I can just target prograde now. Okay. Okay. What is all this nonsense? I just want perigee. There we go. There we go. Yes, I could rage forever about how, just like they had an alternative learning system. Later on, they had a fitness system going on that ignored physical disabilities. So it's like everyone has to run track in the morning. I don't care if you have asthma. We don't let you have your inhaler because you might misuse it. Not allowed on school grounds. Let's watch this educational video about how no, you're not big boned, you're just fat. Goodbye, Kerbal. Fucking moon. See, that was still when they were doing the 4 food groups, and like right before the food pyramid, both of which are bullshit, by the way. It just depends on whoever gets the most money. But I guess I shouldn't complain. We didn't have active shooter drills when I was in school. That was only just starting.
Yeah, I do have a story related to that.
Oh?
Funny enough. Haha, funny. I don't know. So yeah, it was shortly after Columbine. Like 2 students from the drama club. I hung out with the drama kids. I don't know why. They were planning after the whole Columbine thing to come to school in the whole trench coat mafia thing. Like, you know, wear the trench coats and stuff and fake a shooting situation.
Ugh.
And everyone is telling them like, what the hell are you thinking? No, you're no. And they did. Well, they came to school in the trench coats, but I guess someone told somebody because administration swooped down on them pretty damn fast.
Well, I'm glad they didn't actually try anything.
The only other thing that kind of happened was a bit after that, someone... how do I explain this? So our cafeteria, there was an indoor section and an outdoor section. The outdoor section was just basically an aluminum roof held, the most basic of basic aluminum patio situations, but it was very large. Some asshole took massive amount of firecrackers, lit them, and hurled them up on top of the aluminum roof. So when they went off, it sounded like gunfire. And Columbine was fresh on our heads, so just everyone during lunch period on the ground.
Jeez.
And those were the only two shooting related incidents, none of which involved actual guns. But even then, we didn't have active shooter drills. They doubled down on their transparent backpack policy, and those things sucked. And that was more or less it.
I don't remember where it said to look for the crystals. Oh, here it is. Green sandstone. But tell me more. Whatever. I think he said lowlands, and that's like the ocean. Quote unquote. Where are we going? In this direction? This direction. Yeah, let's say hello to our probe that's already here. Actually, let's do this. Let's just go right here. And in case there isn't any, we'll just go up the hill. Come to think of it, this place looks a lot different than I remember. I call it an ocean because back then it was, like, actually smooth. It was like frozen ice water or something. But nowadays, it's kind of bumpy. There's a crystal way over there. Or an outcrop, sandstone, whatever they called it. wish the world wouldn't glitch. Ding. Oh shit, I can't see anymore. Well, it's towards the sun. Alright, Bob, we're gonna go on a little journey. First though, crew report. Observe the goo. Oh, I already got... Oh, that's right, I already transmitted science from this area, so I'm not going to get as much, but I will get some because I'm taking it back as opposed to transmitting it. In fact, you know what? I got enough fuel. I could try and land up there once we're done here. Oh, shit. You know what? That's going to be great. Yeah, no, dude. I'm going to take Bob. I'm going to try and find that rock outcropping. And then I'm going to have Jebediah pilot the rocket over towards him. What could possibly go wrong? Oh, I tell you what could possibly go wrong. This will take forever. Alright. Let's get some altitude. Keep an eye on our fuel. There's no atmosphere here. You could just go forever. Crash into a giant fireball. Well, no. A little puff of smoke, realistically, but... Ah, there it is. That's a bit of a slope, but... I can go up here and find a better landing spot for the lander. If I have a target, then I can at least know where on the nav ball to point. That was the hard part of navigating the Kerbal Space Center on a rocket, is what the nav ball shows doesn't necessarily line up to what you're seeing. Forgot to get a surface sample of the lowlands. I'll have to get Jeb to do that before I take off. Oh, it's so green. Oh, it's like mint ice cream. Actually, it looks mossy, is what it looks like. Take surface sample. No, I don't want the lowlands. Oh, do I? Oh, shoot. Do I need, like, equipment to do this? Let's see. If I land up here. Oh, look at that bump mapping. Okay, how about here? Shoot. Is there any other option I can do? I can plant a flag. I'll put it right here. Mossy rock. Okay. Yeah, let's find a good landing spot. So later on in the game, you can basically set up refueling bases. In fact, the Minmus is a really good spot for it because of the low gravity. If you can find a good a spot where there's a good amount of ore, you can basically set down a base to mine it, turn it into fuel. You could have like, there's not really a good way to set up a landing pad, but I mean it's possible. You could have you could basically set up like a refueling station in orbit, if you just refueling station here, and at that point it's like basically the entire solar system's yours. I'll keep that until I can stash it. Alright. Bob, you're my target now. Let's see if I can do this. If I can figure out where you were on the nav ball, then... Oh, there we go. Oh, big target, yes. Oh, okay. I'll keep that in mind. Yeah, I'll try that once I land here. Thank you. And hi! Hello, Drelo. This is my first time trying this mission. What is with this Z fighting, or what is this?
Shadows issues?
Oh. Remember how I said I was going to have Jeb collect a sample from the lowlands there?
Whoops.
Whoops. Oh well.
I mean, can you still?
Yeah, I just have to go back, and I don't know if I feel like doing that. Ding. Alright, Jeb, you deserve to get a little fresh air too. still in the lowlands, so I guess it doesn't matter. Oh, you parked so far away. Oh, yeah. I just remembered something. When you gave me that picture to edit, I noticed it said Kerbal Space Program Enhanced Edition. I don't know
Oh,
what
they
that
did.
is. Is that like a new like release on Steam or something? Like it has better graphics or something? I'd never heard of it.
I don't know. Let me look. Might be a mod.
Oh, maybe. Take the data. Uh, take the data. Enhanced Edition just contains both DLCs. Oh, okay. Thank you. I guess I have that. I think they gave me the first one for free since I've had this game since like 2013. Whoops. Whoops. That's up, not down. I'm not sure if I have the second one or if they gave me that one too. I don't know. Oh. Let's see if both of these are the same. Take the data. And will this overwrite? It will. Okay. Oh, it won't. Oh, okay. Lesser flats. Oh, okay. So it is different. Ah, well. EVA report. Cool. Let's go stash these all. We'll refill our tanks. Oh, there's a new update coming out, huh? Cool. Oh, and is that when the Steam sale hits? The 22nd? Cool. Yeah, I didn't really pay much attention to the DLC. Uh, the historical things was like I took a look at that and I was like, yeah, okay, whatever. I don't even remember what the second one was. Like, was it robotic parts? Because I got all those, so I guess I got it. I don't know. Whee. All right, let's try this again. Oh, braked a little too late. Well, that's cool. I'll have to look up some videos or something on how they work because I used a mod for robotic parts once, long time ago, and I basically never really found a use for them. Yeah, I'll have to see. Oh, forklifts, helicopters, automate your probes. Oh, cool. Yeah, like I said, I've been playing this since 2013, so my mindset is a little old-fashioned. Whee. not seeing any collect sandstone prompt. Perhaps this isn't green sandstone. Oh, it goes way underground too. Yeah, the EVA science stuff is mostly new to me too, so I thought maybe I'd need that. I'm not really sure, or the scanning arm or something. But what I can do is I can head down to the lesser flats here and get an actual surface sample. Oh my god, you can see my shadow all the way away from over there. Is that the lander? There's like the green outcrop. Is that the lander? That's cool. Ah, okay, so I do need a scanning arm. Okay, well that's good to know. I can save that for later then. Oh hey, there's bits and pieces out here too. I should take a look at those. I'm running dangerously low on fuel. Shit, I might have to have Jim get me again. I could just walk back up. Yeah, I definitely have to walk back up. Oh, ow, ow, ow. Stop, stop, stop. Oh no. Help, help, help. Oh, I never asked for this. I'm better now. Oh, really? Blueberries on Duna? Wow. Yeah, now that I think about it, I do remember them saying something like a long time ago that about how getting different science from rocks and stuff, but I kind of like it went one ear and out the other. Well, it didn't seem to be. Let's see. Are you? What are you? Oh, that's it. Oh, this is the green sandstone. He's got a little pickaxe and everything. That is not green. That is yellow. This is stupid. It's going to be really hard to convince the folks that this is green. Oh, these aren't actually mint-flavored sugar cookies. Yeah, maybe the big ones are the ones I need the scanning arm for. Oh, you just toss it away? Okay. Can I also get a surface sample? Yes, I can. Cool. Awesome. Oh god. Oh god. I'm easily amused. I'm considering having Jeb come get me. I got plenty of fuel.
But we got to build small rovers.
I do. Shit, maybe that'll be my next goal for the next stream is get a lunar rover going.
Made of propellers.
Oh my god, you could. If the robotics work the way I think they do, you actually probably could. Just have rotors with propellers on them and just like have a big long-legged wheeled rover monstrosity. We are now entering the Casio Highlands. Oh. No way. That's cool. Oh, I'll have to get. Yeah, I've been keeping the parachutes just because like they give them to me automatically. I haven't used them yet, but yeah. Oh shit, I'll keep that in mind. And yeah, I just unlocked the EVA canisters. That's cool. All right, yeah, I'll definitely try that out. I just unlocked those too. I thought I'd try them out on Kerbal first. Alright, I'm close enough. I'm going to try using what little is left of my fuel. Oh! Oh, I'm a lot farther away than I thought I was. That's just the green outcrop. Okay. I thought that was a lander for a second. Well, got a ways to go. Yeah, you know what? I got enough time. Maybe I will just try it out once I get home. If I get home.
You'll be fine.
I've remembered the decoupler this time. Okay, I'm pretty sure I grabbed all the experiments. I stashed them all. I just got my surface sample here and the green sandstone.
I'm going to put Jed in there too. Because he's standing outside.
Gormless look on his face. Oops. Okay, here we go. Can I just click and drag it off? Whoops. I wasn't paying attention. That's fine.
No.
Actually, that's enough. It's a good thing I have a lot of fuel. I'm going the wrong direction. I think. Wait, where am I going? How am I? Did I? Wait, what?
Is it based on the rock formation?
I swear I was going east. Oh, I am going east. I was looking at it upside down. I'm an idiot. So yeah, can I dump these, or how's that work? I see it. Yeah, I see how it affects my my tonnage. Guess I'll have to mess with that more later. Actually, oh shit, you know, I can just keep going. Already at the right angle. Oh, that's right, the alarm clock. I was trying to get Kerbal alarm clock mod working, and it's like, no, it doesn't work with this version. But oh, that's awesome. Transfer window planner integrated, vessel manager, fireworks. Oh, I thought I had those already. I just had to play badly. That's good. 22 days later, we're finally back home. Granted, that's Kerbal days, so that's divided by 4 is 11, 5.5. 5.5 days? Oh my god, I didn't even have to use the escape tank. Ship is great. Ship is inefficient. I should have burned off speed. Oh well. Thank you, little antenna.
You'll learn.
You live, you learn, you die in a fiery explosion. That's how it goes.
Yeah.
Right. It says disarmed, right? Yeah, okay. Let's try not to time warp while we're frying ourselves. Kablooey! See, fireworks. Whoa! Woo! Yay! Please don't run into me! Oh my god.
Holy.
I could have planned that better.
Whatever that is, it's trucking.
Godspeed.
New in 1.112, it's 1.112, 1.12. Alarm clock integrated, transfer window planner integrated, vessel manager, low craft weather save files, new solar panels, new suits, and fireworks. Yep.
Yeah, I just noticed the new suits. I haven't
seen,
messed with them at all. But even more too. That'd be cool.
Yeah, I've seen your name around the KSP forums while I was digging around there.
Ooh.
You're not Dev, are you? Do we have Dev in chat?
Do we have VIP?
Not a Dev. Okay, just. Still very cool and glad to have you here.
Yeah.
Ah.
Thanks for stopping by.
I will give you a follow.
Oh yeah, 704 science. Oh. Oh, we reached level 2. I forget what that means. More return. And for Jeb, radial and normal attitude hold. Which is meh. Oh, cool. Oh, cool. Oh, you got an actual demo on stream on your
That's
stream?
awesome.
That's awesome. That's cool. Let's see here. What do I need for... We got a weather analyzer. Yeah, why not? I want to get the relay antenna anyway. Let's see. Heavier rocketry. We'll worry about that later. But, yeah, let's, as you said, try setting something up on the runway here. Let's see. Structural... So that work? Oh, that's how you zoom in. Yes. Let's see. Science. That's not science. Cargo space. I can't just plop it on there. No, actually, what I can do is I can get a payload. No, I can't. I didn't unlock that. Let's see. Where are they? Are they under cargo? Oh yeah, here we go. Container module. That's what I wanted. Station EV experiments. Monitor. Take panel. Let's see, I'll need several of these, right? Reduce power caused by allowing Gemini to just unfold the fully been either deployed central station operate. Let's just bring 3 just in case. Can I place several of these? Cool. Oh yeah, and I actually need a pod for someone to come out of. They can just flop. Okay, so let's get Bill here. Let's see what happens. Your whole ancestors of Werner von Braun. Yeah, maybe. Plop. Oh. Okay, so just get rid of this. get. There we go. Okay. Let's see. I actually don't know how to do this. Oh, there we go. Place JL to rotate. Okay. Would help if it wasn't dark. Oh well.
You can time warp to fix that.
I can, I guess. I don't know what this actually does. Perform EVA science. Oh! Oh, is that what you meant? Wee! Oh, that's what that does. Oh, okay. I did science. Watching the astronaut look through the EVA science kit has given us conclusive evidence that the new situation has not improved their creativity. As the ball arcs off into the distance, you observe the ballet of physics between the applied impulse and the body's gravity. Our scientists will rejoice at the results and hopefully agree that the 6-iron was a great club selection. Okay. Guess that's a golf bag. Alright. I got some science for that. That's cool. What is this? Oh, there's three different
animations.
Cool. it's just a camera looking at a goo canister. Oh, it gets science over time. Cool. Science completed. Oh, cool, cool. I can set up long-term bases and shit now. Oh, that's sweet. It's been way too long since I played this. Experiments control station. Okay, so that's... So this is the base, and then this powers everything. Cool. Power units produce 0. So I'm guessing if an engineer sets this up, then it works better, or produces more power.
Yeah, they said it produces double energy, or EC.
So power units produce 0, power units required 1, total power needed 2, total power available 4, okay. Oh, okay, I see. Alright, cool. We'll just leave, Bill out here, I guess. Oh, thank you for following.
Thank you very much for the follow.
I'm actually just about to end streaming here, but thank you. Jay, were you planning on doing anything tonight, or are you taking the night off?
I'm taking the night off again because I'm still feeling pretty sick.
Right.
But we will raid a friend once we get through the whole end spiel.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, thanks everyone for showing up tonight. Our subscribers are scrolling across the screen right now. Thank you so much for your support, for your follows, for your subscriptions. We post our VODs on our YouTube channel at Team RetroFox, and you can follow us on Twitter at Team RetroFox to get updates on when we're streaming. We stream mostly every night at 5:30 Pacific Standard Time, or Daylight Time, whatever it happens to be. And we've been experimenting with streaming again afterwards at 8:30 Pacific Time, but we're experimenting with that and see how it goes. But for now, this is going to be the end of our stream. Jay, anything to add?
No, thank you, Drelo, for the follow. Thank you for subscribing on YouTube. We'll definitely be glad to see you around here. Zombie will be doing more Kerbal Space Program, usually Tuesdays and Thursdays. We're gonna raid a friend. Our friend Axayomi is currently playing Resident Evil 2, the remake. So we're gonna pop in on the Panda and say hello. We'll be back tomorrow, if I'm feeling better, with Final Fantasy VII Remake Intermission. If not, we'll figure something else out. Keep an eye on the Twitter. Have a good night, everybody.
Good night. Take care, everyone.